So I'm primarily making this video just as an informative video, unlike everything else with the trolling, just out of character. This isn't for that many people, but a lot of people want to sort of know advice on making videos, given that we've made a couple and people seem to enjoy it. Just some tips that we've used, some things to do, some things not to do. So I'll start at the top end, which is the start of our videos, which is the when we first decide what we want to do. So we do a brainstorming session, and we'll literally spend hours and hours coming up with ideas. We'll go to the gym and we'll write everything down. So if we see something funny, we'll put it in our phone, we'll take it home, we'll put it onto a computer, or in my case I'll put it onto this whiteboard. And I just love a whiteboard because it gives me a bit of flow as an engineer. We use whiteboards a lot to sort of look at top level things and break it down and things like that. So you don't need a whiteboard, but it's a nice little tool to have. You can just do it on the computer. So what we do is we come up with ideas, spend often a month just sort of doing surveillance and just looking at things that might be funny, writing everything down. It doesn't have to be at the gym, could be when we're going out clubbing, could be we're just going for coffee, just seeing funny things that go on, because there's so much funny shit that goes on that people just don't write down. But if you can find a way of reenacting it, which is what we do essentially, you can pretty much make a video of a whole bunch of funny stuff, and you haven't had to really think about anything, you've just had to observe and then recreate. So that's the first thing we do. We do our big brainstorming session. We then start looking at our tracks that we want to use, so the big epic tracks and things like that. So we went with the Inception song in this one. We went with a remix to start of Remember the Name, just because it's got that sort of inspirational thing with a sort of hard styles theme to it, just sort of inspirational gym pump, that sort of thing. So we grab the songs. After we've got our ideas, we've got our songs, we then take the ideas that we don't think are that good and we cut them out. So it's a bit of quality control. So we're going through and we're going, these are our ideas, these ones aren't the best. So we know that we're looking at it from an outside perspective, going, what, that isn't actually that good. Trying to be objective with what we do, looking at it from a third person rather than thinking, fuck, that's funny, fuck, that's funny, fuck, that's funny. So we try and take be really harsh on ourselves so that what we do put up is our best product. So then we'll go and we'll film everything. After we film it, we'll edit it, and even then we'll apply even more sort of quality control and go, nah, that didn't look good, nah, that didn't look good. Oh, that was funny when we thought about it, but it wasn't funny when we did it, so we'll get rid of that as well. So at that stage we've got sort of two levels of quality control, that we've just gotten rid of stuff that isn't our best stuff. So that's how we sort of put our videos together. I guess some of the tips, the important tips, if you are sort of filming weights and stuff, this was something that I sort of told the guy, Simply Shredded, when he was doing the Iron Curtis videos. If you're filming weight sessions, don't film 12 reps, because just watching a guy do 12 reps is fucking boring. You film like 2 or 3 reps of that muscle group. Yeah, my biceps are pretty shit, I know. 2 or 3 reps and then jump to them doing something else. So it's like, it's major inspiration, because you're like, this guy's fucking doing everything. And if you watch a YouTube video, you don't want to watch a fucking feature-length movie. You want to watch something short and brief that'll capture your attention. So you want things chopping and changing quite frequently, almost a bit disjointed with gym videos, and that's what we do. We try to condense everything down just to the action shots and just jump between them all, so there's always something happening. I guess the most important thing is that if you're not the biggest guy, which none of us are, if you're just about gym, it's going to get old pretty quickly. You got to do something semi-original. So like I said earlier, come up with some ideas, act them out, see how they go, do some trolling, something unique, something a little bit different. You got to put some effort into it. You can't just go to the gym, film yourself lifting some weights, doing the 12 reps and just uploading that. It doesn't work like that. They're not going to be good videos. They'll be average videos. You might get a little bit, if you want that, that's alright, but most people that talk to me are like, oh, how do you fucking make good videos? Or, my mates and I want to make good videos. You guys seem to have a lot of fun doing it, and that's what you got to do. You've got to come up with something good. You can't just put some garbage together. Like that's the ultimate thing. So if we look at my whiteboard, I've got 3 ideas that I'm doing. At the moment, doing these things logistically is a bit hard because I only do it on weekends, work full time. So I work on all 3 simultaneously, come up with the footage as they come along. You can't see any of the text because I want it to be a surprise. when they come out. I don't want people stealing my ideas. But yeah, so just I guess summarising, come up with good ideas. Spend a long time coming up with good ideas. Don't just put something together quickly. If you are getting gym footage, chop it all down to just a few reps to keep people's attention. Be really cynical of yourself when you are taking your footage. Don't put something in if it isn't that great. Finally find some good tracks to put in your video. So those are the best tips I can give you. And also don't be too eager to release a video if you don't feel you're ready for it. Like if you're making a gym video and it's all about the body and you're not in amazing shape, you're gonna you're gonna get negged. Like it's happened to me. I know from experience, and that's why I sort of moved for a different path, just sort of supporting Narcissus's character in the videos. So yeah, that's I guess a final piece of advice. Alright, thanks for listening, guys.